Tom Didier, ladies and gentlemen, on the national anthems. It's Game 6, first-round playoff series between the Komets and the Rivermen, who have a lot of extra guys added down here from the St. Louis Blues tonight. Some of it controversial, some of it not. The best way to handle it, whip their buns, get it over with, and go on to the next series.
That's it, Tim. This is basically the same team we've been playing most of the season, with the exception of the man you see right now in the picture, Gaverty.
David Gaverty.
Gaverty with, as you said before, with Phoenix all year. And I would like to be the one that put the goaltender Duffus to the test of injury. But we'll see what happens. The Komets play the game the way they need to play. Shouldn't be any problem.
Underway, Game 6. Komets lead this series 3-2. They win it tonight. It's on to the Cincinnati Cyclones. In the Peoria zone, Peoria behind his net. He plays it up the ice to Hoover. Hit from behind Chin, and they're going to call a penalty right away.
That should have been a two-line pass, too, I thought.
Paslowski, they lose the puck, and the Komets touch it. Penalty time coming up against Fort Wayne. Kimmerly calls one early. Looks like an elbow. Colin Chin, yep, that's the one he got. Chin gets 2 minutes elbowing. So Peoria, who had the best power play in the league during the regular season and has been sputtering against the Komets, not because they can't get it going, it's because the Komets have been putting them down. They have the power play early. Only 25 seconds gone. Colin Chin has to go to the penalty box. They come out with LaPerriere, Veach, Paslowski, Tony Herkus, of course, and Doug Evans.
We have even Icy back, Tim, for the repeat. Third game in a row. Met
him in real person down there, Randy, before the game. Not at all what I thought he would look like.
Outside of his feathers?
Mm-hmm. Komets clear it back down into the Peoria zone. 1:32 left on the Peoria power play. Darren Veach, cross ice it goes. Herkus has it at the Fort Wayne line. Got Doug Evans and Paslowski, but Boyce is going to get the puck. Boyce dumps it back down to the Peoria zone. 1:15 left in the Peoria power play. And it's put up the ice down into the Fort Wayne zone. In on goal, Sidorkewicz will leave it off for Danny Lambert. And he puts it all the way back down into the Rivermen zone. Gaverty stops it behind his net. And Hollinger. 1 minute left. Power play time for Peoria. Shot hard into the zone, goes all the way around the boards. Wickenheiser waits along there. Lucic gets it, grabs it, puts it right back down. And the Komets doing a real good job so far, Randy, of killing this power play off.
They are, Tim, and don't like when they change there.
And that's not cleared out of the zone. It goes back into the corner. Lucic will grab it. He plays it off the boards. And it gets over the line.
Bounce.
Peon at center ice. 30 seconds left in the power play. Sidorkewicz leaves it behind the net. Lambert takes it. Back around to Lucic. Lucic fires it right back down the ice. Nary a shot on goal yet so far in this power play.
Komet defense is really stepping up too, Tim.
Darren Veach. Richardson right back down in the Peoria zone. That's 6 seconds left in Peoria power play. And the Komets have successfully killed off another power play, and the crowd comes to life. They're on their feet cheering, folks. Not that many of them here tonight, but the ones that are here are very vocal. And knocking Peon down.
Nice hit.
A nice clean hit, and Richardson with the puck. Here he goes up the ice. Purves into the zone. It goes into the corner. Chin in to put the hit on Champladane. It'll score!
Goal! Beautiful goal! Guy Dupuis, Tim.
Yes, sir. The Komets get on the board first. An even strength goal. Was it Dupuis, Randy?
That's what I'm going to record it as.
Tell us about it.
Great opportunity there. You'll see Chin, where Chin is the one right there that takes out the two players on the boards, and the puck gets back to Dupuis, and he just lets her go. And boy, I tell you, bingo bongo into the net. Ricocheted off the goalpost, it looks like, in the back of Gaverty's uniform and into the net. And I'll take him any way you can get him as a defenseman. Guy Dupuis has been playing so well this last month as he has all year. Just been playing sparkling.
Yes, he has. Good call, Randy. Guy Dupuis gets the goal.
Could be a key in this game, Tim, is Max Middendorf. Max Middendorf has not been playing at all in the playoffs that I know of. Well, he had that little altercation there towards the end of the season, but has not played at all. And it's going to be real crucial for him to cover up, take over that Siplikov spot, and that's why he's, Wickenheiser has taken Siplikov's spot on the Chin and Purves line. But Max Middendorf has really got to come in and play tonight, and it's got to really be up to him. He definitely has the talent.
Yeah, that's correct, sir. Guy Dupuis with the goal. Grant Richardson and John Purves assist at 2:46 of period number 1. In Game 6, the Komets break out on their first shot on goal.
And as I was saying before, Tim, the defense has really stepped up. Wickenheiser getting a little trouble there in the boards.
Well, like you were talking about, though, this line with Purves, Wickenheiser, and Chin, boy,
well, I'll tell you, there's so much talent. Those guys get to clicking.
Tony Herkus takes a hit. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, too. A shot, Sidorkewicz stands his ground, hangs on to it, leaves it off for Trudowitz. Back to Lambert. Up the ice it goes. Wick has it. Wick, right wing pass. Here comes Chinner. Chinner into the zone. Purves has it. Back to Chin in the corner. Leaves it off for Wick. Goes around, and Darren Veach and Wick go into the corner.
Two good buddies right there, I'll tell you. When the uniforms are put on and they're both different, all the friendships are lost for a moment.
Tony Herkus into the Fort Wayne zone. Evans, a shot intercepted by Lusick. Lusick with the puck being harassed by Tony Herkus. Oh. He still has the puck. Out to center ice. Purves leaves it off. Lee Davidson winds up.
Oh! What a Davidson! Stick that in your face there. Oh, I'll tell you, Goverdi should have stopped that one.
Holy smokes. I'll tell you, Randy, Goverdi didn't look good in warm-ups, and he doesn't look good during the game either.
I'd say he hasn't made one move yet that's impressed me at all.
Well, tell us about that one.
Well, I'll tell you, Davidson picked up the puck and just got inside the blue line, and really, I think he was just trying to dump it in and get it on goal, and that happens a lot of times with a forward, but I'll tell you, just dumping it in and being accurate is two different spots in the dictionary, that's for sure.
Boy, oh boy.
Now is when you just got to keep pouring it on and pour it on, and you're going to get Peoria very, very frustrated. We're getting icing here. Kerry Lusick zipping back there. Good job.
Kerry Lusick
playing real smart. Real smart. I'll tell you, I'll be the first one to admit even to his face. I get on Kerry a little bit. Purves with the assist.
Purves got the second assist.
Kerry not being a great skater. He's not a fancy skater at all, but I'll tell you, I've talked to so many players that say, hey, he is so tough to get around, just so steady defensively, and he has a spurt where he gets a little more offensive. Kerry playing a good game, having a good year, and it looks like he might want to go one more, he says.
Well, definitely, ladies and gentlemen, a real healthy start to this hockey game. But it's very, very early.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But I say this is when you got to keep pouring it on.
Yes. 2-0 Komets on goals by Guy Dupuis and Lee Davidson at 2:46 and 4:15 has the Rivermen. Now they're going to have to try to get back in it. And the Komets have it in their own zone. Sidorkewicz sticks it to the glass. Kelly Hurd, and
nice
it comes
move
off to
there
Dave Smith. Komets aren't wasting any time getting it out of their zone. That's nice to see. Malikin off the side. Here goes Pion in front, and it comes over to the near side. Hollinger goes in, throws a check.
Nice follow through with the butt end of his stick, I noticed.
That's Hollinger. Chapdelaine dumps it back into the Fort Wayne zone. 2-0 Komets. 2 shots on goal. 2 goals are in. Gaverty's average suffering mightily here. Suppose maybe he's saying, maybe the Paris Shouldn't have pulled that muscle, huh?
He's probably saying they didn't skate this hard in Phoenix.
Peoria got a chance here. Backhand, and it's stopped in front by the defense. Lusick, a shot. The rebound lays right in front. And Peoria scrambling like
and no penalties either. I thought for sure that Lusick was going to pull one there. Uh-oh.
Ron Hoover leaves it off. Nobody there but the orange and black. Here comes Guy Dupuis. Guy gets it
nice
up the center.
miss.
LaPerriere fires it right back into the Fort Wayne corner, and Grant Richardson for the Komets. 14 minutes left, period 1. 2-0 the score early here, and this crowd is emotional tonight. You can feel the electricity in the air.
You know, if I say anything, Tim, at all, it's the Komets have got to be under control. They're really being all aggressive. They're just everybody, but you might have two guys going after the puck and end up with nobody getting the puck. So
here we go, 2-on-1, thanks to the linesman, Chin and Purves, and a good save by Gaverty. A heck of a shot by Chin. Gaverty put the glove right on it, and the Komets came up with that 2-on-1 because the linesman had his skate on the puck, and it gave the Komets a real good break. So they're part of the playing surface.
That's right. I see the Komets playing very aggressively and really trying to force a play, but sometimes you get two guys really force a play, and both of them end up missing the puck, and that Peoria player, that opposing player, comes in there and picks that puck up, and they're in. So they've really got to stay under control, even though they want to still stay aggressive. They've got to stay under control and be talking a lot to each other. Boise, take the puck. Chinner, go ahead, take it. I got it. Or they've got to keep that communication open.
Purvis takes the body on Chapdelaine. Down to the
nice
Fort Wayne zone.
There. Real good passing.
Back to Tredowitz. Tredowitz at center ice to Purvis. Purvis dumps it into the zone. Gaverty leaves it off.
Well, Wickenheiser's got two players on him.
Marshall and Burnett. Chin harassing them, and they keep the puck in. It's still in. Purvis a shot. And it goes wide in behind the net. Wick chases it down. Purvis goes after it.
Little interference there in front of the net. Jason Marshall on Chin.
Out we go, center ice. Peoria into the zone. A backhand shot about 2 feet wide. Hammerlich couldn't get the sights in. And here comes the Komets. Dave Smith dumps it into the corner. Right after it, Darren Smith. Darren Smith has the puck. Herkus almost took a big hit from Hurd.
He backed off of that one.
And here comes Hollinger. Hollinger carries it in. And nice poke check following.
Oh, nice. Dave Smith just blasted Hollinger.
Paslowski couldn't get the trigger on it, and that will be an icing against, well, maybe not.
Kelly Hurd.
Gaverty had to play it. Here comes Herkus.
Dave Smith coming back. Dave Smith coming back.
Herkus, shot.
Just short.
And I'll tell you what, that was almost in. Sidorkewicz made the save, and it did the almost angle, about got it in there. Yes, sir. 12-10 left, period number 1, 2-0 the score. Komets lead.
Looks like we got a penalty.
And it's going to be on the Rivermen. Ron Hoover. And interference.
I thought I saw Kelly Hurd throwing his arms up in the air like it might have been him.
4 minutes. Oh, I was going to say, come on, guys. 2 minutes interference to Hoover. See, Section 30's looking nice. Whenever. About got it filled up there in your old stomping grounds, Randy.
Yep.
Face-off is outside the Fort Wayne blue line. Dave Smith and Rich Peone for the draw. Kick back to Kelly Hurd. Komets on the power play. Lambert, Hurd, Purvis, Chin, and Dave Smith, the power play unit for the Fort Wayne Komets. Here comes Hurd into the zone, onside. Right back into the corner, another penalty call on Peoria. They're going to be 2 men down. And Peoria touches the puck, and we got ourselves a 2-man advantage. And Batter's in there trying to get it. It's going to be a slash call. And Peoria getting themselves in deep doggy-doo here early, Randy, by not really playing too smart.
And the penalty is to the left of Gaverty for the face-off. And could pick up much better place unless you had it right in front of the goal crease. And that's not going to happen.
Jeff Batters, he seems to be the one that can't control his temper with that stick, and that he's got a few crucial penalties here in this series with the Komets.
Some people fired up in front of us, that's for sure.
Well, we have 1:40 left on Hoover's penalty. Then we got 2 minutes on the Frace penalty to Jeff Batters. So the Komets could do some major damage here, Randy, if they can crank one in the first one and then get another one on the second one.
Well, wouldn't that be something?
Face-off is in the Peoria zone. Chin will take it. It's to the left of David Gaverty.
And you got Dave Smith out there. You're going to have a Dave Smith or Darren Smith anytime to go right in front of the net. And that's where Dave is right now.
Lambert to Hurd. 2-man advantage for the Komets. Chin has the puck. Back to Kelly Hurd. A one-timer. It's wide, and just missing the rebound was John Purves. Here comes Purves with the puck in the corner. A one-timer. Rebound straight out. And Champdelane can't get it cleared yet. And it goes into lower.
It should go face-off right to the right of Gaverty.
Yes. So the face-off will be in the Peoria zone to the right of David Gaverty. 2-0 to score if you're just joining us. Komets scored early. Guy Dupuis at 2:46, assisted by Richardson and Purves. And then at 4:15, Lee Davidson, assisted by Terry Lusick and Purves again, makes it 2-0 in favor of the K's.
If you're just joining us, where you been?
Probably working hard like most of the people that I know do. Oh, right out in front. Hurd takes the shot.
What a quick wrist shot from Hurd.
Herkus gets the puck. He should be able. He can't get it cleared. It goes back over to Purves.
Nice Champdelane, just punching Smith in the face.
Back to Kelly Hurd. He winds up, and Gaverty, a nice glove save.
See, that's the thing you do. You got Tim. You got to take the shots from the top of the face-off spot there. You got to keep them low. That puck was just almost shoulder height. And Gaverty just took his hand out and picked her off. If you get them the knees or ankle height to the knees, they have move a lot more equipment and a little more inaccurate as a goaltender would be. Got to keep those shots low.
11:03 left. Period number 1, 2-0 Komets. They have a 2-man advantage right now as Hoover and Batters in the box. Face off to the left of Gaverty. Chin and Peon. Davidson with it. Chinner has it now in the circle. Off the side, Purves back out to Lambert. Lambert looks to Davidson. Back to Lambert. They're squeezing it in. Back to Lambert. Chin off the side. Chin's got an opening off the side of the net. Purves right at the crease. Whoa, rebound! And I think it was Darren Smith.
Darren Smith, Tim, from Purves behind the net, and Chin. Just a fantastic goal. A lot of hard work. A lot of people give them static with 23 seconds left of that penalty. We're still going to have a man advantage. It's going to be... you see him passing the puck out in front of the net. You hear a lot of fans yelling and griping, but they moved it around. Chin getting out front. They're taking the shot. Purves behind the net. Now to Darren Smith in front. And boy, after about 3 or 4 swipes at the puck, it finally found the back of the net.
Boy, what a start to this game.
You were right about the penalties there. And we got... a real nice situation here. You got Middendorf, Wickenheiser, and Messier now line up.
Chinner with an assist. And Purves with his 3rd assist of the night. That came at 9:27 of period number 1. It's 3-0 Komets. They still have 28 seconds left on the power play to Batters penalty. It's a 5-on-4 situation. Wickenheiser dumps it into the zone. Chasing after it is Marshall. Marshall has it. Can't get it cleared out. Messier takes him into the boards. And Wickenheiser kicks it back to the point to Davidson. Nice play. Davidson shoots, deflected off the side. Middendorf on the ice. Oh, just a little bit too wide. And that one comes out. That'll take care of the penalty. Both sides equal strength with 9:49 left. 3-0 Komets. As I look at Denny Sear up there in the press box. Looks like he's swallowed his Valium prescription. A little more to the left there, Pat. Right next to Eddie Hammond. There you go. Dennis Sear, general manager of the Peoria Rivermen, a fine gentleman. And
fine player at his time.
Ed Hammond, a very, very nice guy from Peoria. Can't be too happy about what they're seeing here. Nice guys. Sorry, guys. It's the way it goes.
Well, they're nice guys. Just too bad some of the guys that play for them aren't nice.
Yeah, well. Well, that's rather unusual, but I can see why they're doing it. Maybe the coach just wants to remind them that, hey guys, let's not get too excited about this. Let's just chip away, get a goal before the end of the period, go down 3-1.
But I would try to figure out some way to, before the game, figure out a way to fake an injury or an equipment malfunction to get a little bit of time. But in a final game, which could be a possible final game for them, send the Komets in the next series. He's entertaining everybody and us too that are watching it.
And the shot from the Peoria Rivermen goes wide. Ian Boyce fights for it. It's still in the zone. Boyce gets it out. He's got Messier in there.
Oh.
But the pass went awry, and it hits Wilkins in the skate. Over to LaPerriere. Back in. Gaverty will stop it there. And Darren Veach. And we'll
nice job by Lusick.
We'll see if that 30-second timeout helped him out any.
Looks like it's done wonders, doesn't it?
Well, Boyce knocked LaPerriere flying. And the Rivermen come up with the puck. It's the other LaPerriere. Up to Dougie Evans, back into the Fort Wayne zone. Malikin back up to Messier. Messier inside of the line. Komets changing it up, so Mitch didn't have any help. Peoria dumps it out to the point. Darren Smith can't keep it in.
There you go.
Drop it back to Tredowitz. Set it up again. 8:35 left, period 1. 3-0 Komets lead it. On goals from Dupuis, Davidson, and Darren Smith. Patrick Stelly, Mark Gavart, Randy Markham, and yours truly, Tim Oak, bringing you the action here tonight in Fort Wayne, America. Beautiful day today.
Oh, boy.
Playoff weather.
It sure is. Seeing the people coming in the rink with their shorts on, as Pat was very quickly to recognize. Pat, a man after my own heart, I guess I should say.
Gonna warm the camera up somehow.
It's kind of chilly in the back of that van, I suppose, huh?
I don't know.
We got Kelly Hurd, Darren Smith, Dave Smith, Danny Lambert,
and
David
the whistle blows. We'll do it all over again. See the commissioners here tonight. Mr. Barry.
Barry, Mike Myers, both there. Critical face-off here, too. It's to left, Sidorkewicz.
Frenette gets the draw, but it goes to Tredowitz. Back over to Hurd.
Oh! Unbelievable. Chapladane just yanked down Davey Smith. Just pulled him down big time.
No call on the play. Dump back into the Fort Wayne zone. Sidorkewicz will fly it off the glass. And they run her back down into the Peoria zone. Hollinger. Now we have a penalty call on the Komets. Frenette. Lead pass up to Pion. Pion takes a hit from Dupuis, and we'll have the penalty call right now. As it's going to be the Komets. Kimmerly making the call. Slash. And it's on Dave Smith.
Dave thought I'd get to the team bench quick enough, he would forget about it.
Yes, statute of limitations runs out, right? If you get to the team bench.
Yes.
Okay, Peoria back on the power play. Dave Smith, 2 minutes slashing. 5-2 shots on goal, 3-0 the score on the board. And Peoria's power play, which has been real anemic this whole series.
You got to realize how strong the Komets are on scoring when they're a man short, too.
Yes.
They've done well with that.
Yeah, I would think Peoria has to be aware of that. 7:45 left. Face-off is in the Fort Wayne zone to the right of Pete Sidorkewicz. Tony Herkus and John Purves will take the draw. Herkus gets the draw back into the corner. Around it goes, and Veach after it. He's checked by Purves. Herkus is in there, takes a hit from Richardson. And they whistle it down. The face-off will be to the left of Pete Sidorkewicz now.
Richardson doing a nice body check there on Tony Herkus. Was the player of the year a number of years ago in the collegiate ranks. I can't remember where he played for. I'm sure Pat can. Uh-oh, a shake of the head.
Oh, Randy has to read now, huh?
Yeah.
Draw taken in the Fort Wayne zone. Richardson hits it, can't get it cleared. Darren Veach cross to LaPerriere. Winds up, shoots, and is made. And Pete right on top of it. I don't know if he knows or not. I think he's having trouble reading these words here. You won't have that on there, will it? Unless you can get it from...
It won't be on there.
Well, he reassigned from Peoria from the St. Louis Blues. Doesn't have anything in his bio here either. So he played for somebody in college, right?
Yes. And I can't believe now we're 2 men down.
Well, Richardson gets a penalty now, so the Komets 2 men short. And this is Peoria's chance to get back into this game right here. If they don't get at least a goal out of this, Randy, I think they're doomed for a long night here. Darren Veach to Marshall, a long shot, the rebound, it's off to the side. Herkus looks for it. Back to Veach at the point. 2-man advantage for Peoria. Jason Marshall back to Darren Veach. Herkus with it. Right in front to Pazlowski, knocked down by Marshall, winds up, fakes a shot. Back to Veach again. Herkus takes a shot. The save made by Sidorkewicz hangs on. Big chance for Peoria here to get back in this game. Dave Smith has 1:17 left on his penalty, and Grant Richardson with 1:36 left on his.
Darren Veach down there checking out some new lumber. He needs a different lie, I think is what he's looking at. He's all set up. Darren Veach, a longtime friend of Wickenheiser's from Regina, Saskatchewan, played in the Regina Pats with him in junior. Went on to play the Washington Capitals and St. Louis Blues and a number of other teams in the National Hockey League.
Komets can't clear it out. Veach has it right point, winds up, fakes the shot, gets past Herkus. Lusick around the boards it goes. Marshall keeps it in. Marshall cross point to Veach. Veach back into Herkus. And the Komets tightening up the triangle there. And Marshall falls down. 2-on-1 Komets. Here we go. Lambert and oh my goodness.
Yes, that's right.
Save Gaverty. How do you like that, Randy? A 2-man disadvantage, and we break out with a 2-on-1.
Smart play by Lee Davidson there, bringing the puck down. I think maybe he could have passed off. It's always second guessing. But you know what, you did see him stop on a dime and turn around and make Gaverty hang on to the puck. Because if he'd have gone for the big skate, Gaverty would have taken the puck and shot behind the net, and Peoria would be on their way out of their zone. Now we've got a face-off to the right of Gaverty. And I think really right now the Komets a bit of an upper hand right now for a moment anyway, with 51 seconds to go in that first penalty to Dave Smith.
6:35 left in the period. Face-off taken by Peoria. Hollinger backs it around. Somebody lost a glove. Chinner lost his glove. Gets a replacement from Kelly Hurd. Hope he handed him the right hand. Here we go, Peoria in the Fort Wayne zone. LaPerriere at the point. And Peoria out.
And Hollinger's getting ready to take it back out, too, you notice.
Yeah, that was awfully close. Peoria with a two-man advantage. They feed it through the crease. Herkus gets knocked down. Dupuis rushes in. Goes after his man. Come back out to LaPerriere. A one-timer. It's a wide. A rebound score. And Peoria finally gets on the board on the rebound shot. I don't know. It might have been Herkus. It looked like Herkus to you, Pat? Lifted a high one up over the
yeah, it was a lobber, that's for sure.
Shoulder, a 9-iron into the Fort Wayne net. Peoria had to have that. Tony Herkus.
Well, he was pretty much wide open too. He had a shot there.
Perrier an assist. Herkus gets the goal. It's a power play goal at 14:03. Makes it 3-1 Komets. That tightens things up a little bit. Peoria still has 15 seconds left on their power play. Messier tries to break out. He gets by. Oh, and he that had to hurt. He hits the goal
Mitch
post.
Is down. Boy, I tell you, he ran into it.
Big time. Mitch got it right in the ribs. That has to knock the wind out of you.
I'll tell you, he hit it pretty hard. I was hoping it didn't hit him in the face. The net has those real small stanchions. You can see it sticking out of the ice right there. They're supposed to give away. They're like a foam rubber, but a thin rubber is supposed to bend over a little bit to let that net come off its moorings. And it did not move that time, and Mitch will attest to that.
Mitch
Great aggressive play by Mitch Messier, and a real hard drive. He'll be back. He's all right.
Poor Mitch has had a rough go here the last few games.
Well, big standing ovation for Mitch Messier. 14 stitches in the chin from a game in Peoria not long ago. From a vicious cross check. He's going to go back and just sort of sit down. And
he'll feel that one tomorrow worse than it is right now, I'm sure. There's not a bunch of protection where he hit there.
Seemed to be favoring his right side there.
Yeah.
And well, let's just hope it's a little bit of a bruise. And
3-1 the score. Peoria gets on the board with a Tony Herkus power play goal at 14:03. They still have 9 seconds left in Grant Richardson's penalty.
Boy, he hit that thing hard.
Yes, he did. And Hammerlich leaves it for Jason Marshall. Power play time has expired. Both sides are back to equal strength. Sidorkewicz will fly it around the boards. And the Komets lead Davidson. He has a pass up to Boyce. He gets it back in. Middendorf gives chase. Max in after Hammerlich. I thought he was going to put Hammerlich through the glass. Look here. Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh, that's a score.
Yes. We got it.
And Gilberti highly upset.
Really hot.
Because his own man lifted the net.
Well,
his own man lifted the net.
His own man ran Middendorf behind the net.
His own man did it, so it counts. Hey,
Tim's telling everybody about it.
Yeah, I didn't see who got it though.
Well, as you see, it was a great pass across the slot, just threading the needle, just a perfect shot, and just as the net is going up in the air, the puck is hitting the back of the net.
Igor?
Fantastic.
Hey, the Komets have just made it 4-1, and that really hurts Peoria right there. Bad. That was an even strength goal. Igor Malikan gets the goal. As you get a good look at Igor smiling there.
Real heads-up play by defenseman, Tim.
And Davidson, the other assist.
And you know, if he doesn't get that, he's up the creek right there, because he's trying to thread that needle. And if there's a bad pass, you know, you got nobody back.
Yes.
So it's a desperation shot.
Either an all-go or a look out, we messed up.
Yes. Or it looks like I'll be sitting the bench the next game.
High off the stick of Sidorkewicz. Gilberti was highly upset, but I don't think Gaverty could see his own man pushing the net up.
Oh, yes.
So here goes the Komets again with 4:40 left in the first period. They already lead it 4-1. And coming way out was Gaverty gave Hurd a shot, or Dave Smith a shot. Nothing called there. Oh, Darren Smith runs at Champlain. The bodies are starting to move around a little bit here. In front of the Fort Wayne bench, taken by Lambert. He's got an opening here to Darren Smith. Darren looks around. Nobody was there to help him out, so he dumps it into the corner. And Chinner has it. Darren goes to the front of the net. Chinner tries to get it up to him. Gaverty going down, laying his stick on the ice and everything. Marshall can't handle Chin. Chin goes out. Oh, gosh, what a play! What a play! Whoa! Holy cow! Holy fuck!
Put a string on that puck, for God's sakes!
It's clinic time.
Oh my God, what a shot by Collins. Oh. Where is Howie Meeker? He's right there, handling that puck. What a fantastic stick handling exhibition by Colin Chin, just all over the place in that corner and out in front, and pulls Gaverty out, and oh boy, that just, if you were here to see it in person, I'll tell you, there's one you want to watch over and over again. Colin Chin just doing a fantastic job.
What a goal by the Fort Wayne Komets. And Dupuis putting the body on right in front of the Fort Wayne net. Save made by Gaverty, or Sidorkewicz. Jeez.
Boy, that really got you shook up, didn't it? What a goal. That will break a back of any defenseman. I'll tell you, the defenseman should have had him. Good job by Davidson.
Unbelievable first period here at the Coliseum, folks. 5-1, Komets lead it. Here goes Purves, 2-on-1 again. Davidson. Purves shoots it just wide. It comes all the way around. Herkus has it. Komets come up with it, though. They feed it off, and there's Hollinger. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left in the first period, and Peoria doesn't have any more timeouts. So now what are they going to do? Purves tries to get it into the zone. He's being held up by Dougie Evans. Lucic with a puck, hooked off by LaPerriere, and Peoria is just grabbing the straws.
Doing a good job handling the puck.
And now Hollinger tries to mess it up with Davidson down here. Peoria has just absolutely not played worth a darn here in the first period.
They are what you call self-destructing as we see it, Tim.
Yes. Hollinger into the box. I imagine Davidson will get rough, so it'll be a 2-2 from Mr. Kimmerly, the referee for tonight. Mark Wilkins on the line. And I don't know who the other one is. We'll get the other linesman for you here pretty soon. Don't forget, folks, at the end of the first period, a fan from the stand interview. It's going to be double trouble tonight. We have identical twins coming up. Mark will have his hands full. Megan and Mandy Bryant waiting right here. I know they're big Comet hockey fans that see them out here all the time. Boy, oh boy, Randy, 5-1. Jeez.
Boy, thank God I'm not at home in Peoria. I'll listen to it on the radio. Oh, boy.
Yeah, I think it's time to go out and get a hamburger and turn the radio off, huh? Hey, going in is LaPerriere throwing a hit on.
Sidorkewicz picking up the puck, too. That's good.
Well, he handles it well, Pete does.
That's
right.
Very,
very good puck handler for a goaltender. Here comes Ian Boyce. He puts the move on. He shoots. And it deflected, and Gaverty made the save on the deflection.
And he can't get it out of his mitt. And that just like everything else is going on tonight for him.
You got to point out, even though it is 5-1, folks, and the momentum is in our favor, it is still early.
It's playoff hockey, and anything can happen.
And you remember the Cincinnati game where we had them down 5-2 and lost the game. We had them down 5-1 also, and they came back and won with 6 third-period goals to win that game. Face off to the left of David Gaverty. Dave Smith takes the draw along with Hoover. Comes to Tredowitz at the point. he fires it in, and Veach makes the block in front of the net. And Smith and LaPerriere look at each other. LaPerriere puts his stick right up in Smith's stomach. And we got a bouncing puck. Kelly Hurd with it. Drops it off for Dave Smith. Here comes Smith. Smith into the zone. Shoots one.
Nice shot. Nice quick wrist shot.
Gaverty made the save. 1:58 left in the first period. 5-1 the score.
I tell you, fans, you get to see it, the action from so far away here. It looks almost like it's slow motion sometimes, but I'll tell you, it's so quick. It happens so fast on ice level.
Yeah. That's why I like it up here. You can really see things develop. Oh, Wickenheiser almost had himself a break. Darren Smith into the zone, pulls up at the point, drops it off to Dupuis. A shot! Oh, nice save by Gaverty. Dupuis with a bullet.
Playing heads up, too.
Darren Veach to LaPerriere. That would be Dan LaPerriere. Karmanoff leaves it off for Herkus. Herkus, deep slot. Back to Hammerlich. Hammerlich being chased by Smith. Right in on goal. The rebound lays there. Richardson has it. Up the ice to Wickenheiser. Wickenheiser backhands it in. The Komets will change. 1 minute left in the first period. Here we go. Tony Herkus, center ice to Karmanoff. Karmanoff at center. Pulls it back. Nice little pass, and his man wasn't ready for it. And it comes back to Purves. Purves backhands it into the Fort Wayne zone, or the Peoria zone. And Hammerlich has it.
That's because Fort Wayne's been in there so long, you're thinking it's their zone.
Yeah, that's right. It looks like they belong there. Jeez.
Easy mistake.
Frenette. Derek Frenette. Long lead pass. Herkus was, that would have been offsides. They whistle it down. Take it back the other way here.
I'm not sure why they blew it, because Sidorkewicz played the puck. Offsides. Okay.
27 seconds left. Period number 1.
What a first period.
Oh, yeah. 20 years from now, Randy, we'll be able to talk about it. Remember that night with Peoria when we scored 5 goals in the first period?
Well, I'll never forget the goal that Chin just scored.
Oh, that was a work of art. You could see that coming.
No, I couldn't. I
couldn't you? It was almost like it was meant to be. Chin was not to be denied on that.
Well, as a former defenseman, you don't ever want to let a guy make you look that bad in the corner.
Yeah, you undressed him.
That's where your place is as a defenseman. That's where your home is, right there in the corners.
They let him move around.
That's where you're supposed to take control.
10 seconds left in the first period. Right after a short break, 2-minute BFT. We'll be back with Mark Gavart and Megan and Mandy Bryant. It's right in front of the Fort Wayne net. Third out at the buzzer. The end of 1 period of hockey in the Coliseum.
A little something in the corner here.
The score is the Fort Wayne Komets 5, the Peoria Rivermen 1. Shots on goal in the first period for the Fort Wayne Komets 10, for Peoria 8. It looks like law and order will be restored here as both teams start to skate to the bench now. So after a 2-minute Common Hockey BFT, we'll be back for second period action. You're watching Common Hockey on ACPL Channel 10.
Good to see Mitch Messier back. I ran to his wife as she was walking by, and I think he'll be okay. And she said, I haven't seen him come on the ice yet. And just about that time, he took up the old zip around the corner. So it's good to see Mitch Messier back.
Boy, oh boy. One guy came up to me and says, well, we're going to see 40 minutes of dump and chase or what? I hope not. I think we're going to see the Komets just keep putting it on.
I think they've learned their lesson, Tim. All season long, they've been kind of weak on their second periods.
That was then, this is now. And the playoffs are here. The Komets have their game faces on. They all know what the tradition is here and what happened last year and all that good stuff. And they're going to give it their best. They might not win the Turner Cup, but they'll go down fighting. I don't think this team is going to lay down for anybody. Peoria with a chance. Veach, a shot from the point, and Sidorkewicz made the save. It trickled in behind the net. Back out to Veach at the right point. He fires it in. Purves blocks it off. 2-on-1 Komets. Wickenheiser and Purves. And Dupuis coming up. No! Oh, missed Wickenheiser.
Just a little behind him.
And Dupuis was ready, too, to take a blast. And Dupuis, messing with LaPerriere, gets the play broken up. Igor Malikin up To center ice, Doug Evans for Peoria intercepts. Evans pulls up. He's being checked by Mitch. Good to see Mitch back there. Ian LaPerriere around the far side. Hollinger takes it in deep into the corner. Messier!
Oh, no elbow.
Hollinger retaliates, of course.
And nothing happened. Mitch gave him a bit of an elbow.
I would too. I think I'd remember a couple of games ago. Right out front.
Oh, yes,
Boyce
that's right.
There.
Just slipped my mind there, didn't it?
Yeah. And back into the Peoria zone, David Gaverty, who has to be one happy guy coming in and playing for Peoria and giving up 5 goals in the first period.
Can't be any happier than the defenseman was out there with Colin Chin that looked like an idiot. I think his jock is still molded into cement.
Malikin right in the crease. Smith the rebound, the save. Gaverty.
Nobody there.
And Gaverty was right almost on top of the goal line. Didn't move out at all. Just stood there.
Peon.
Here we go. Champladane down into the Fort Wayne corner. It goes. Lambert off the glass. Like to have been a little mouse in the Peoria dressing room in between that period there. Icing have to wave that off. They wave it off. Fired around the boards. Champladane will give chase after it. Dave Smith right now with Marshall in the corner. Off the near side's Peon. Peon brings it out to center ice.
Oh, take it.
And stolen right off his stick by Kelly Hurd, and there's Denny Lambert. Lambert, lead pass up, it goes to Hurd. Hurd right wing side. He tries to get through. He's bumped off the puck by Hammerlich, and it's played back out to the Fort Wayne defense. Dave Trudowitz. Trudowitz fires it right back in. Gaverty stops it. Veach passes over. Wrong way, guys. Peoria not looking too hot there. Not the way you want to clear your zone. Right back in on the defense. Veach, he's hassled by Wickenheiser, who has the puck. Oh! Get it in. He was turned the wrong way, or we were looking at 6-1 right there. And Dupuis comes in with a shot. My goodness, Ski.
Wick, hang on there and pass out the slot. The point man at the slot coming in.
Richardson has the puck for the Komets. Dupuis really can blast that thing. There goes Wickenheiser and Purves. Dupuis right on there off the skate. Dupuis shoots. The save made by Gaverty. How many shots on net does Guy have tonight? 5? Something like that? A lot of guys that are forwards like to have a 5-shot night. Here's Boyce. Stolen by Hurt. Gets the shot. Right out in front. Lays in the feet.
Thank you.
Back out to Hollinger at center ice.
Purves dumped it out of there. That's good.
Dupuis with the puck.
Malikin doing a good job. Nice run there.
Side steps the check from Ian LaPerriere. Back there it goes. Hollinger center ice. Boyce doing a little stick work. And Doug Evans. Jeez. Peoria running into each other.
Oh, big time.
Up the ice it goes. Lead pass Mitch Messier. Bounces past him. Right down to Terry Hollinger. At center ice, Davidson. Herkus. Oh, they're going to blow it down. Where? That's the line.
What do I have to do to get somebody to get me a pop?
I don't know. I'm drinking coffee. Well, you want a cup of coffee?
I guess I have to hire.
You're not a coffee man, are you?
I had a little give Mark.
Jeez.
GJ Gavart. I have to locate him.
Yeah, he's for hire. Speaking of Gavart, we want to thank Mark Gavart for that stimulating interview in between periods with Megan and Mandy Bryant. If you think you were seeing double, well, it was close. Cincinnati lies in the wait of the winner of this series as they really trounced Kalamazoo real bad. The only thing they lost one game 5-0 to Kalamazoo at Cincinnati. But Pokey, up to his old tricks, he's only given up 9 goals so far in the 5 games that they've played. So that's pretty good average, Randy. Peon, a shot, weakly, goes wide. Sidorkewicz chases it down, sticks it to the side. And up comes the Komets. Hey, Peoria's trying to put it on a lot more, you can tell in this period.
Well, they're grabbing, they're hanging on, they're throwing the elbows,
doing
doing everything they can. They're They're really panicking, Tim.
Well, I would too. There's no tomorrow for them. They lose this game, they're on the golf course.
This isn't half bad.
No, I wouldn't mind that either. Well, I'm
Soft sides. There.
Back in behind the net, Lambert. Lambert around to Treadowitz. Treadowitz up the ice. Purves in his own zone. Dumps it off to center. Herkus dumps it right back in. Treadowitz on defense. Not dressed for the Komets tonight. Brian McKee, Kevin McDonald, Shane Stevenson, Vladimir Siplikov, who is injured, Gauthier, Gord Cernix, and Steve Fletcher. Hopefully Sip's injury isn't too bad. Have you heard anything about that?
No, I'm thinking it was like a groin or something like that, I hope.
You hope?
Not
too serious, yes. Because Siplikov,
serious.
very talented young man. Herkus with a puck in his own zone. 13:35 left in second period. 5-1 Komets lead it.
I'd say Veach gets a lot of ice time.
Yes, he does.
Nice check by Guy Dupuis.
He's taking the body and being offensive tonight, which he said he had trouble putting together, but he's doing pretty good now. Komet goals tonight by Guy Dupuis, Davidson, Darren Smith, Malikin, and Chin. Tony Herkus with the lone Peoria goal. That was a power play goal with a two-man advantage at 14:03 of period number 1. Right out to Ian Boyce. He's got the pass behind Messier. Messier looks, takes a check along the boards. Malikin, nice job right out in front. Mitch Messier, and it's a score!
Oh, yeah! Oh, fantastic job! Up against the Komets bench, just about going over.
Oh,
it's
boy.
Messier, I'll tell you, didn't even think he's even going to come back for this period. His wife was kind of questioning the situation. And going down the boards, picking that puck up, just that extra effort, Tim, getting in the zone and following that puck all the way through to the net. That's for sure. For a 6-1 lead. And I'll tell you, the Rivermen are frustrated. Right now, Peon's down there arguing the referee, complaining.
Holy cow. Mitch Messier with the goal. Igor Malikin with an assist. And Ian Boyce. That came at 7:10 of the second period, making it 6-1, and Peoria is in a world of hurt right here, right now. And they're going to start taking shots from everywhere. Look out, score! They have to, Chapladane.
Well, Dan Lambert lost the stick and was really...
That makes it 6-2, still a 4-goal lead. And that came at 7:29 of period number 2. Rene Chapladane. Pion gets an assist. And Derek Frenette, the other assist. It's 6-2, Komets lead. And Peoria needed that. If you're a Peoria fan, you're watching this game, or if you're neutral, you're thinking, well, they got a score. They did. So they're still down by 4 with over half the game to go. So I'll tell you, Randy, we've seen strange things happen in hockey. It's not impossible, but I think the Komets, the way they're playing tonight,
they've got to maintain that momentum that they've had.
If they keep playing the way they have been playing in the first period and a half, no way Peoria is going to catch them.
You see 2 of those 6 goals, Tim, have been scored by defense, and that's because they've been forced to play. And when you get the aggressiveness like that by your defenseman, it just carries over.
Sidorkewicz leaves it off for Igor Malikin. Oh, look out. Ron Hoover giveaway, and that one shot way up over the glass. And that was looking at 6-3 right there.
There you go.
That's what we got to stay away from.
They're going to get a change here, too. Two of the orange towels left over from last year.
The terrible towels, or whatever they
Mark
call
Wilkins
them.
did a little bit of a jump there, anticipating a...
Oh, Dupuis just dumped LaPerriere at the point. 6-2 the score, 1-1-3-9 left in period number 2. 14-9 shots on goal. If you looked at the scoreboard, you wouldn't think that the shot clock would be that low. That's a lot of goals for the amount of shots we've had. Herkus winds up, fakes the shot, tries to get around Guy, can't do it. Shot and saved by Sidorkewicz, and we'll have a penalty on Tripp. Is it our man Guy?
Well, if it is, it's a good penalty.
Yeah. Looks like it's going to be Guy. Dupuis to the penalty box, 2 minutes tripping. .11:20 left. 6-2 Komets, Guy Dupuis, 2 minutes tripping. And Peoria has a face-off in the Fort Wayne zone to the right of Pete Sidorkewicz. Davidson and Herkus with a draw right out in front of the Comet net. Karmanoff back behind the line. Doug Evans has a puck. One-timer and the save made. Rebound. Look out. Komets can't get it cleared, and the backhand attempt can't get out. Peoria with a puck. Karmanoff with it. Karmanoff feeds it over to Herkus. Back to Karmanoff at the point. Herkus looking around. Feeds it back over to Evans. Evans backhanded, intercepted by Lambert right off the boards.
Nice angled shot by Dan Lambert, Tim. Most players would have just dumped it around the corner, but surely to get caught then. He banked it off there, and it was a great move.
Hollinger to Herkus. Back out, one-timer score, and here we go. Here we go, power play goal for Peoria. It's 6-3.
Well, then again, I think Sidorkewicz might have been screened a bit there, Tim.
Okay. I think shirt just shrunk a size around the neck there, Randy. And the Komets saying, hey, look, let's go. It's anybody's game. You got over half a hockey game. Here's the announcement. 7, Marshall gets the goal. Herkus an assist. Anatoly Karamov, the other assist. That's a power play goal. It is now 6-3, Komets lead. And Davidson in, shoots, and bailing out was diverted.
I guess.
So the Komets going to have to get the fire back in their eyes here. And I think they will, Randy. I don't think they're going to be denied tonight.
Malik can really force the play in there. He's in deep. Ian Boyce covering up for him.
6-3 the score. Komets lead it. 9:57 left, period number 2. Dave Tredowitz behind his own net. Here we go. Boyce with the puck. Drops it off. Davidson in the clear. Rebound right there.
Puck.
All the way cleared back down into the Fort Wayne zone. Way to go, Lee. Wow, they left a hole the size of a Mack puck there.
You saw it because Boyce brought both those players with him off to the side and let Davidson come in pretty much all by himself. Unfortunately, he couldn't get that puck and stop bouncing there on him.
Get a good look at the Comet bench. Ian Boyce, Lee Davidson.
A little frustrated with that bobble of the puck, not his fault. It's almost the same thing that a puck does when it's real warm, Tim, you know, as well as I do. If they don't keep those pucks cold, the pucks will have a tendency to bounce more until they get hard, frozen and hard.
Face-off in the Peoria zone to the left of Dave Gaverty. Emergency replacement goaltender because Paris Duffus pulled a muscle. I've got a bridge in Brooklyn to sell you. Tredowitz backhander right off the side. Dave Smith there takes a slash from Peone. And nothing called. Hurd knocks for net flying. And here comes Peoria. Back into the zone. Into the corner. Hammerlick and Tredowitz. Peone goes in right in front. Look out. Oh my goodness. Oh, boy. That one scared me, Randy. Here we go, a backhand, and Chaplain bumping after the play. Smith goes in. Peone takes exception to it. And Darren Smith looking around, wanting somebody.
They don't want to mess with Darren Smith. Darren Smith won't say no.
Boy, oh boy, 9:02 left, period 2, 6-3 the score, and I thought for sure they're going to have another one right there.
So did I. Komets take the inopportune times to somewhat let the puck go in their own zone, where they think it's going to be an easy pass to take the puck out of the zone, when it's not, and then Peoria picks it up real quick. You've got to be more defiant when they're bringing it out of the zone, like they were in the first period. A lot more accurate in the first period. Just mentioning the Boston score.
Fred
Knipscher got his first goal, as we said last Thursday night. First playoff goal in the NHL.
And the Bruins leading that series, are they not, with the Canadians? I think they were. 2-1. Of course, Toronto and the Blackhawks are right back in it. They tied it up. Next game's in Toronto. Unfortunately, old Chicago Stadium will bite the dust to the conclusion of the NBA and NHL playoffs this year. They're going to be a parking lot. A lot of history there, too. Here we go. Peoria tries to get it into the zone, can't get it done. Chin backhands it up to center ice. Purves slowing up Wickenheiser, and it bounces right into the Peoria players' bench, and a whistle blows. We'll have a face-off with 8:44 left in period 2, 6-3 Komets. Over 6,000 again here in the jungle tonight. I'd probably say about 63 or 4. Crowd looks a lot better than it did early in the game. Some people came in late, looks like. Again, thank you, fans, for coming out and supporting the Komets. They appreciate it. Grant Richardson fires it up the ice into the Peoria zone. Darren Veach goes back for it. Wickenheiser backhands it into the zone. Out to Purves.
Nobody in front with him.
That's all right. Malikin took him off of it. Karmanoff takes a hit from Lucic. Look out. Look out. Purves has it.
Purves wanted to get some fresh air here. Another player.
Icing Komets with 7:49 left, period 2. 6-3. The Komets lead it. Number 99 shaking that booty. Here we go. Shot right in on Sidorkewicz. The rebound. Shot wide of the Fort Wayne net. Lee Davidson up to Messier. And Hollinger bounced off Messier. And Messier and Hollinger exchanging pleasantries here.
Hollinger's got a high stick, I believe. Oh.
They added the sticks up a little bit, looking at each other like long-lost friends.
I'd like to see Messier go with him. I really would. Mitch is probably talking to him right now, or ready to say something.
.7:33 left in the second period. 6-3. Komets lead it by 3. Little Buddy Paslowski's out there, Randy.
Been pretty much ineffective tonight.
Haven't seen Mackey out there. Must have been a cross-off. Roberts not out there. Purves and Karmanoff, the only two that Peoria chose to play tonight. Paslowski with it, back around behind the Fort Wayne net. Sidorkewicz looks at it, fires it off the glass, and it clears the zone. Paslowski back to Jeff Batters. Batters dumps it into the zone. Chasing after it, Lucic. He's there first, 7 minutes left in the second period. Right out front, Davidson up the ice. Just missed Messier with the lead pass, and Mitchell will get onto the bench, and they'll change up a couple players. Icing Komets. If the Komets go on and win this and play Cincinnati, I think the first 2 games are in Cincinnati, right? Friday and Saturday.
Somebody just told me a little bit ago that there was a scheduling conflict in the Gardens, and the first 2 games will have to be here Friday and Saturday. That's what I've heard, so I don't know.
Well, we'll have to get out of this game first.
That's right.
But if that is the case, I know that the Komets would love to have at least a couple of games here on a Friday or Saturday. We've had nothing but weeknight games, and that's not really good for attendance in the first place.
Oh, boy, Danny Lambert taking the puck in front of the net.
Well, I can tell you from experience that that'll upset you. Darren Smith with the puck, and Marshall into the corner. You like to say something to your teammates when they do that. You go, please, please, don't do that.
Yeah, I used to have goaltenders yell at me all the time I do that. Of course, his accuracy is a little bit better than mine.
And where's that gone now? What was that, slash?
Hammerlick smacked Smith in the face.
No call made. A shot high over the Fort Wayne net. Fournette along the boards. And Guy Dupuis knocks 2 of them down. Dupuis just flattened Fournette. Fournette was asking for it, too. Way to go, Guy. Just smile at him and skate away.
I missed it. I was watching Chin Up the Ice. I was watching Chin Up the Ice and missed it all.
Dupuis flattened Fournette and Herkus, both.
And Guy's going for a rough.
Book him, Dano. Jeez. Dupuis gets a rough call. Oh, well. Fournette threw a
I missed it, Tim. I was watching
Dupuis, and Dupuis just hit him high. Yep. Yeah, well. I guess Kimberly figures that he wants to get Peoria back in the game, and that's what he's given them an opportunity to do here with 5:45 left in the second period. 6-3 Komets lead. They're a man short as Dupuis called for 2 minutes of rough.
Force him now, make him move.
Nice knockdown by Purves. Right out of the air, and he backhands it right back into the Peoria zone. 1:25 left, power play time for Peoria. Here comes Herkus. Herkus looks a lot like Brett Hall without his helmet on. Same color hair, same hairstyle.
Nice show.
A little difference in the contracts, I think, though.
Yeah.
Evans.
Or Herkus wouldn't be here.
Yeah. Lucic with the puck. Low, nice hustle by Peoria. They shot it right through the crease. Marshall at the point. He winds up, shoots, score. And here we go, 6-4.
That one's Peters' Sidorkewicz goal. I think he should have had. I think he knows that. He got down and bounced a little bit over his pads into the net. Comet fans are saying, well, there's our second period. If we can just get through here and on top, we'll be happy.
6-4, Komets lead it. Marshall gets the goal. Jason Marshall. Evans an assist at 15-11. Oh boy, 6-4. Now we are in a hockey game now. That was the power play goal. 6-4 the score, and Peoria has come. Whoa! Score!
Yes! Kelly heard a big blast. Darren Smith taken way out of the play. Well, as you see, a lot of action coming into the blue line, and everybody's directing everything going towards the back of the net, and Kelly Hurd just takes a big blast out front. I thought for sure we're just going to be followed by the goaltender, Gaverty, right through him, just like a rocket.
Well, that is a big, big goal right there. Big goal.
Here we go.
Here we go, Dave Smith. He's got... Sidorkewicz will keep it in. Nope. Don't hook him off. Around goes Fournette. Fournette can't get it past Champlain. Tries it. Up against the boards. In the corner. Fought for by 4 guys. Which Smith was that?
Dave Smith, I believe.
And taking a run at Smith was Marshall. Now Fournette throws his punch in there. Now Darren Smith and Peon down here roughing it up a little bit. That all comes with 3:55 left in the second period. 7-4, the Komets lead it. 11 goals. Pat, boy, I never would have thought you'd be editing this many goals, huh? Oh, well, 3 more checks. Oh. Peon and Smith, 2 minutes roughing.
Peon must be eating something stupid, because Darren Smith is not one of the guys I want to be roughing it up with.
No, especially when you look at Rich Peon, he's
just a little peon.
Yeah. Well, this is every bit as exciting as what I thought it was going to be. A lot higher scoring than I thought it was going to be. But nonetheless, with Peoria fighting for their lives and the Komets wanting like mad to wrap it up, it's the electricity is going to flow. Just can't help but happen. If it doesn't, then the guys are brain dead. Richardson over to Dupuis. Dupuis. Back to the right side, Dupuis flips it in.
You got to give it back to Dupuis. The way he's been playing tonight, Tim, you just can't second guess that kid.
Here comes Peoria, center ice, 3.5 minutes, 7-4, Komets lead it. Tip back to the line, it's Davidson in his own zone.
Nice move.
Nice move by Lee, he gets around 3-on-2. A shot, whoa, that almost bounced, looked good to me, my eyesight's
what a move there by Purves. Oh, I love it.
Dupuis winds up. Oh, Guy's shot just trickles wide.
Oh, I'll tell you, I want to see that move again that Purves made. Pulled the puck behind him and brought up between his feet. What a great stick handling exhibition tonight by Purves and Shin.
Here comes Peoria. Jason Marshall drops it off. Hollinger cranks one off the glass. And this is a chance. Here goes Chinner and Messier. It's bounced over to Messier. Back. Oh, good poke check by their defenseman, Marshall. Marshall saved the day there for him. Lucic. Nice lead pass. That reminds me of the Atlanta game, or the San Diego game that went into sudden death overtime. He hit Gruel with that lead pass and never did receive an assist for that. Why can't the scorer change that anyhow?
You would think they could. No, not anymore after it's been admitted to the IHL office.
2:10 left, period 2. 7-4, Komets lead. And I say lead because, boy, this is a high-scoring game. Anything could happen here tonight.
That pass was a little into Wick's feet. Couldn't quite get a hold of it.
Peoria's favorite player, that savage Dave Smith, is on the ice, as the Peoria papers had him written down as a savage. I can't figure that out. Joel Savage is in Kalamazoo. That one's fired wide. Lucic. And left off for Igor Malikin. Malikin, it's going to be intercepted by Peoria behind the net. Darren Smith with the puck. 1:25 left, period number 1. Kelly Hurd puts the Rockets on. He goes wide. Tries to get it off. Almost got it off the back of Gaverty. And Hurd got hit with a stick. And right there's Kelly. He's checked into the boards and just kind of lightly pushed around. And Champlain right back into the zone. Komets putting the pressure back on by Davidson. 1 minute left, period 2, 7-4 Komets.
Off his Messier's leg.
Right off his skate. Back in behind the net. Cabell in there. Right, nice attempt by Boyce to center it. And a wild scramble in front of the Peoria net. Messier around behind the net. And the Komets are just swarming all over him, Randy. Lambert right out in front. Keeps it in. It's going to be taken out by Cabell, maybe. No. Herkus with a puck.
It's all in.
Boyce keeps it in. Peoria can't get out of the zone. They finally clear the zone. Pazlowski. Sidorkewicz takes his man down. Herkus way out of the net. Sidorkewicz fired right back down into the Peoria zone. 10 seconds left in the period. The Komets putting on a forechecking clinic here. Here comes Marshall. He shoots the save, made rebound all the way back out to the point. Sidorkewicz down on the ice, and Wickenheiser calmly takes a big shot from Marshall, but Wickenheiser saves the day right there, Randy, at the end of the period.
Boy, he sure did. Picked the puck up right out of the slot.
Picked it right up and saved the day. And Marshall took a run at Wickenheiser, which was not like good friends, but that is going to do it for the second period of play. The Fort Wayne Komets 7, the Peoria Rivermen 4. We'll be right back for third period action here on ACPL Channel 10. Oh, come on. Paris, don't get upset. Clean hit, and Richardson with the puck. Here he goes up the ice. Purves into the zone. It goes into the corner. Chin in to put the hit on Champlain.
Yeah! Goal! Beautiful goal! He just cleaned him.
Yes, sir. Being harassed by Tony Herkus. He still has the puck. Out to center ice. Purves leaves it off. Lee Davidson winds up.
Davidson! Stick that in your face there. Oh, I'll tell you, Gaverty should have stopped that one.
Lambert. Chin off the side. Chin's got an opening off the side of the net. Purves right at the crease. What a rebound! And I think it was Darren Smith.
Darren Smith, Tim, from Purves behind the net, and Chin. Just a fantastic goal.
Peoria with a two-man advantage. They feed it through the crease. Herkus gets knocked down. Dupuis rushes in. Goes after his man. Come back out to LaPerriere. A one-timer. It's a wide rebound score. And Peoria finally gets on the board on the rebound shot. Max. In after Hammerlich. I thought he was going to put Hammerlich through the glass. Look here. Whoa! Oh, that's a score.
We got it.
And highly upset.
Really hot.
Because his own man lifted the net.
Well,
nobody was there to help him out, so he dumps it into the corner. And Chinner has it. Darren goes to the front of the net. Chinner tries to get it up to him. Gaverty going down, laying his stick on the ice and everything. Marshall can't handle Chin. Chin goes out.
Oh, gosh!
What a play! What a play! Whoa! Holy cow! Holy fuck!
Put a string on that puck, for God's sake!
Right out to Ian Boyce. He's got the pass behind Messier. Messier looks, takes the check along the boards. Malik, a nice job right out in front. Mitch Messier, and it's a score.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fantastic job. Up against the Komets bench, just about going over.
And Peoria is in a world of hurt right here, right now. And they're going to start taking shots from everywhere. Look out, score! They have to. Chaplain.
Well, Danny Lambert lost his stick and was really...
Hollinger to Herkus. Back out, one-timer score, and here we go. Here we go, power play goal for Peoria. It's 6-3. Lucic with the puck. Low, nice hustle by Peoria. They shot it right through the crease. Marshall at the point. He winds up, shoots, score. And here we go, 6-4.
That one's Peter's Sidorkewicz goal. I think he should have had. I think he knows that.
That was the power play goal, 6-4 the score, and Peoria has come. Whoa! Score!
Yes! Kelly heard a big blast. Darren Smith taken way out of the play.
And back at the Coliseum, we're ready for third period action here at Game 6 of the IHL Turner Cup playoffs. 7-4 lead for the Komets right now. Shots on goal, 19 for Peoria, 18 for the Komets through 2 periods of play. 7-4 is the score on the board. And this is it. This is Peoria's last gasp. They have to come up with at least 3 goals to tie us up here and get this thing into overtime, or they are done for the year. "20 minutes of hockey left," and Randy is back now.
Yeah, just talking to Tom Freishofer, old CC graduate and graduate of Notre Dame, and a football career there that lasted 4 years.
Right. I remember that name.
A big boy.
Looks like a football player, definitely.
Got those Freishofer big bones. 20 minutes, Timmy.
Yes, sir. 7-4 is the score. Guy Dupuis with the puck in his own zone. Third period just underway. If you just joined us, the Komets 7, Peoria 4. John Purves a shot, deflected off Darren Veach. And Purves, without his stick, tries to kick it around. Herkus drops chin down with a hip check. Or a butt check was more like it. He just
really
backed into it. Here we go, Peoria into the zone. LaPerriere from the right point, shoots, and the net comes way off the 40.
Dupuis just barely bumped him.
Yeah, I think
Into
he's
the net.
saying, geez, I didn't even touch the guy hardly, and everything came off. That was Ron Hoover that went through the net. There's our plug. Oh, let's see. They announced that we were doing the game. We had 2 yays and 1 boo.
Oh.
The boo came from Gavart.
Oh.
Butch will be the guest. Well, a couple hours ago right here on Channel 10 on Sue's program.
Yeah, thanks, Jim Amstead.
Thank you, Jim. Appreciate that. $18:59 left. 7-4 whistle time, and they will blow it down. Face-off will be in neutral ice, just to the shy side of the red line of the Fort Wayne zone. Mark Wilkins, Fort Wayne native. Mr. Sass, the other linesman tonight.
Sass and Frass, huh?
Lambert with the puck. Trudowitz. Hammerlick gives Smith a bump. Peon with the puck. Oh. Hurd takes a hit. Fired right back in by Hammerlick. Sidorkewicz leaves it for Trudowitz.
Show of wits there, huh?
Well, if you're Peoria, do you gamble at this point? Because you get one more goal against you, you're in a hole that's pretty darn deep. But on the other hand, if you don't gamble, you're not really going to.
They've got to, Tim. They've got to do everything they can to force it. If they want to play it or not. I mean, Right now, the Komets so far, with the exception of a couple of lax moments in period 2, have been taking it heavily to the Peoria Rivermen. And defensively, they've stepped in as goals by 2 defensemen, Malik and Guy Dupuis. Being aggressive can be very dominating in this game.
Komets have the lead, 7-4 with 17:36 left in the game. Hollinger with the puck.
Right now they're being aggressive.
Messier checks on Evans, and the puck squirts loose. Karmanoff leaves it back on the defense. Hollinger up the ice. They still have it in their own zone. Finally clear the zone, and Messier fires it right back in again. Herkus with the puck.
Line change.
Here comes Tony Herkus. Herkus with the goal tonight and 1 assist. Taking a dive was, who's that? Dougie Evans. Back on the defense, LaPerriere with 16:52 left in the game. 7-4 Komets. LaPerriere tries to work into the zone, and Purves intercepts. What a nice move by Purves. Whoops.
Trying to get to Wickenheiser. He thought for sure that chin was going to be covered.
And here we go into the zone. Cabell will leave it. Sidorkewicz just plays it right back out to the point. Darren Veach passed it to nobody. And there's Purves. Gives it off to Dupuis. 2-on-1. Dupuis and Wickenheiser. Dupuis, nice. Almost got it through.
And a little bit too deep to make that pass over there.
Yeah, I thought he was going to pass, and then he ended up taking the shot, and Cabell almost got it. And we have a score, Peoria.
Sidorka was down too quick.
7-5 is the score, and that comes at 3:47. 7-5. Hey, hang on, folks. This is anybody's game. Butch Cabell. Herkus an assist at 3:47.
Looking at that goal, Tim, you got to wonder, you got to second guess Guy Dupuis not passing the puck over a little earlier or taking the shot. You know, there's nothing wrong with taking the shot, and because you got another guy coming in with you, get that rebound.
Yeah.
So we're going to second guess Guy Dupuis of taking the puck in a little too deep.
Well, there's 16:05 left in the third period, and it's only a 2-goal lead. And there go my nails again. Just got them back out to where they were looking nice, and I'm going to have to start hitting on them.
One more goal, and I think I'll be chewing on mine, that's for sure.
Well, that stress burns up a lot of calories, you know.
Icy's trying to get going down there.
Sure, change the subject. $16 minutes left in the third period. 7-5, Komets lead. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild finish. 20-20 shots on goal. Not saying much for goaltenders averages tonight, Randy.
Boy, Wick took that shot just about the old Scotty Gruel impossible angle. It was just going right for that post.
Face-off will be outside the zone as the Komets shot it in on the net. Peoria back in this one. 7-5 Komets lead. 15:45 left.
Sitting old buddy John Shedrin's over here with his wife and his son. Second game in a row I've seen him here.
Face-off taken by Hollinger to Marshall. Back to Hollinger. Forechecking Chinner. That one goes way past everybody, and that will be icing Peoria. 15:35 left. 7-5 Komets lead it. 21-20 shots on goal favor the Rivermen. boy. Nerves, 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 Randy, I tell you. I was all right until they got that 5th goal, but that's got me pretty antsy right now.
Yep.
Dave Smith will take the face-off. He's got Darren Smith, Kelly Hurd, Sidorkewicz, and Lambert with him. It's in the Peoria zone to the left of Gaverty, and it goes to Lambert. Lambert winds up, fakes the shot. Burnett went down. Lambert takes the shot, and the rebound off the side of the net. And Gaverty, what's the matter with him? He laid there on the ice and watched the play go on, Randy. You don't do that as a goalie. You're supposed to get back on your feet.
He's having some problems.
So if Gaverty gets hurt, what do they do? Fly Curtis Joseph down from St. Louis on an emergency basis, I suppose? Dress him in the plane on the way?
That Italian guy.
Bertucci. Peoria with a puck. Look out, shot, and the rebound is in the net at 7-6.
Sakes. Well,
7-6. And Dave Franke is a little upset.
well,
Burnett gets the goal. Chapladane and batters an assist at 5:07 of the period. 7-6 Komets, 13 goals. Well, Pat, maybe there'll only be one more score tonight. It'll be the Komets, and you won't have to worry about editing any more of these.
Dave's hoping they hurry up. His Dave's over there being very boisterous. Sitting back down with Michael.
So the Komets have taken a 30-second timeout, as Peoria did in the first period. It's 7-6 Komets lead it, and a long, long way to go in this game. And the crowd's going to have to get back into this and fire these Komets up again. Peoria, you can bet your bottom dollar, is not going to quit. Fired into the Fort Wayne zone off the glass, all the way around to the far side. Beat to drive, it goes just wide. Messier tries to clear it out. And he's got a voice break, and he's got Davidson onside. Davidson into the slot, shoots, and it's off the side to stick. And the goalie, he throw the stick?
Oh, I think he lost it.
I guess not, he must have lost it. Well, that's encouraging to see the Komets breaking out there. What a crazy game this has been tonight, but then you know how it is when you get an early lead, early in the game, 5-1. It's a lot of time left. The team can come up, pick away, get a few here, couple there, and it's the next thing you know, it's 1 goal difference.
Well, over the 100+ games we've done, Tim, with the hockey club here, and all the playoff games we've done, we're very much aware that anything can happen. Right now is what we need. We need a goal here. We definitely need a goal. We got to face off to the right, Gaverty, and we need one right now. Wickenheiser's got to pull it out. Great opportunity for Kerry Lucid to get one.
Well, I don't care who gets it. Well, I don't even care if we don't score another one. Let's just keep these guys off the board. We got a 1-goal lead. That's all we need. I'd like to see Sidorkewicz come up with a hat trick here, though. That'd be nice, too. Sidorkewicz leaves it around the boards. Lusick in the Fort Wayne zone in the corner. Hollinger tries the centering pass, comes all the way back out, and Wicks got the puck. Wicks got Purves with him. Up to Purves. Purves takes the shot. The rebound. Laser. Malikin shoots it right in the corner. It deflected her. He had a real good shot on the goal. Malikin with the puck. Around behind. Gaverty puts it all the way around. Chin takes the check. Lucy keeps it in. Almost deflected in from Purves. And look at Malikin and Hollinger over there hanging on to each other, and Peoria just dumps it back down to the Fort Wayne zone. Not far enough for icing. 13-15 left in the third period. Offsides Peoria if they come up with a puck. They got it out of the zone, so that's okay. Now Peone with a puck. Right back into the Fort Wayne zone, Richardson. 13:05 left, 7-6 Komets. Come on, Pete, get back in there. Back on the Peoria defense, Jeff Batters. Batters winds up, fires it into the corner, all the way around the boards. Darren Smith. Darren Smith with a puck, takes a grab from Fournette, all the way up to Kelly Hurd.
Turn him on, Kelly.
Here comes Hurd, he's got Dave Smith with him. And hooking Hurd is Hammerlich. And Fournette takes a bump and a good hit from Darren Smith. And Darren Smith has the puck. Down he goes and nothing called. Batters, this guy ain't going to call anything, Randy, and the rest is the way out. I can tell you that right now, unless a guy tries the hatchet job on somebody. And Boyce has the puck. 12:20 left in the game, 7-6 Komets lead. And Richardson and somebody messing around down there. The play on the other end of the ice. Boyce takes Beach into the boards hard. And here goes Davidson checking a man. Don't hook him down. And the Komets Dupuis has the puck. 12 minutes left in the game, 7-6 Komets back on the defense. Beach into his own zone. LaPerriere with the puck. LaPerriere at center. Uh-oh. Well, there's a hook from Davidson, but nothing was called. He's going to put the whistle away.
Oh, no.
Stepping in with Peoria. That's a bad mistake there. And, deflected. Lusick went down and made the first save. And that was a giveaway there. Boyce gets it out, and that will not be an icing. 11.5 minutes left, 7-6. Komets lead it. And who's got the puck? It's going to be Wickenheiser and Purves. Onside, Wickenheiser shoots, the save made. Rebound goes to the corner, and Chin has it. Chin looks around. He's got nobody out front yet. Lusick almost got your call there, Randy. Wickenheiser in behind. Gaverty stops it. Chin checking in there. Chin lost his stick. It goes over to the boards, and it's going to come out, and Karmanoff.
Pinch in, fellas. Pinch in. And pick up a man.
Herkus with a puck. Back to Karmanoff. Marshall with it. And we go down to 10:50 left. Dupuis with a puck. Look out. He still got it. And down went Evans. And
no! Real bad call. I'll tell you, if you turn your VCRs back on that one, you're going to find that baby was on sides. Do you agree, Tim? Or what? I thought for sure it looked good to me.
It looked good to a lot of other people here, too, as they were all on the blue line. Most of the people that were on the blue line were the ones that were standing up complaining.
Well, I thought for sure he pulled up just as the puck was inside the blue line.
7-6. Komets lead it with 10:44 left. Third period. Peoria with the puck in their own zone. Hollinger all the way back down. It's going to be an icing Peoria. No, it isn't. They waved it off. Malikin tries to get it out to center ice. And Darren Smith with the puck gets it over to Lusick. Lusick looks, dumps it out to center ice. Hollinger, lead pass intercepted Malikin, dumps it back into the Peoria zone. 10 minutes, 15 seconds left in the third period. Right out in front, and almost getting his stick on it was Dave Smith.
Come on!
Oh, come on. Kimberly, you putting the whistle away or what?
Sure has.
And Hoover tries to break in. Dave Smith checks him. It's over in the corner. Lusick has it. Nothing short of a blast from an Uzi. He's going to get a penalty here tonight. Kelly Hurd looking for some help. Komets making the change. Pazlowski with a puck. 9:44 left in the period. 7-6 Komets. Mitch Messier with a puck. Messier up to Ian Boyce. Boyce backhands it right back down into the zone. Gaverty behind his own net. Around the boards it goes. Hammerlich waits for it. He backhands it, and it's going to go all the way to the Komets zone. And this will be an icing Peoria with 9:23 left in the third period. 7-6. Komets lead.
Whew. Great job by Guy Dupuis trying to force a play inside with Hammerlich down there, and just unfortunately this time he wasn't able to capitalize on it. And the puck going down for an icing. There goes the Bee Gees.
Okay, back to the action. 9:18 left, and Messier just threw Peon down on the ice. Boyce for the puck. Gets it over to Davidson. Davidson and batters check around for it. Messier tripped up. Hammerlich with the puck behind his own net. Feeds it up to the line. Lucic keeps it in. Back goes Batters, takes a hit from Messier, and all the way back down to the Komets zone it goes with 8:53 left. 7-6 Komets, a 1-goal lead.
Puck bouncing around on Kerry Lucic.
Hammerlich plays it into his own bench. That'll bring a whistle and a face-off. Oh my, oh my. 8:45 left in regulation. 7-6 Komets lead it. 24-23 shots on goal favor the Komets. What's the percentage on that, math whiz? 7 goals out of 24 shots.
Man.
Yeah, 30%.
Look at both of them. I mean, they're both very unusual.
Definitely not a goaltender's night. And Dupuis knocked Carmen off on the derriere. Back in goes Dupuis behind his own net. He feeds it up the ice. And who's got it? Dupuis. Dupuis back with the puck. Wickenheiser is right back to Dupuis. Dupuis looks like a magnet. That puck seems to follow him around. They'll change the defenseman up. Out comes Lucic and Malikin. Chin with the puck, almost had it, but LaPerriere comes up with it. Karmanoff into the zone. Cabell. He leaves it for Cabell. Cabell shoots. Doc. Who's that? Malikin blocked that off. Okay. Here we go. 7:59 left in the game. 7-6 Komets lead it. Gaverty lets it go all the way around to the near side. LaPerriere, a 9-iron way down into the Komets zone. Malikin will check it. He's got it. Up it goes, and that's onside. Darren Smith waiting for some help. Back into the corner, around behind the net. Hurd comes around the near side. Doug Evans takes a hit from Smith. Back into the other corner. Marshall and Hurd. And it goes all the way back to the Fort Wayne defense at the red line and fired right back into the corner. 7:22 left. And it comes out. Peoria has the puck. It's Pazlowski.
Take him.
Richardson right out front. Herkus. And it's a weak shot. It goes wide of the Fort Wayne net. And Dougie Evans giving a little stick check there to Dave Smith.
We got a holding. Now what a weak call that was.
Where did that come from?
Dave Smith pulled down Evans.
Come on.
Of course, you don't count Evans giving him the old butt end going in there either in the corner.
Well, Evans went in and checked with a stick from behind.
Yes, and the stick was using the butt end of his stick in the back of
so he calls a weak one
Dave
on Kimberly.
Exactly.
That was real weak. That comes with 6:57 left in the third period, and the Komets leading by 1 goal. Two-minute power play for Peoria, Randy. And the face-off is in the Fort Wayne zone to the left of Pete Sidorkewicz. Face-off into the corner. Malikin and Cabell in there, along with Lucic and Peon. Darn near everybody's in there. They got point men out. LaPerriere goes back to Rich Peon. Peon looks around, has the puck, feeds it off to LaPerriere at the point. LaPerriere back into Ian LaPerriere. And it comes back all the way to the point. LaPerriere over to Darren Veach. Darren Veach back to Dan LaPerriere. Right out in front. A shot by Ian LaPerriere. And they keep it in. It comes over to Peoria. One-timer hit his own man, Cabell. 1:18 left in the Peoria power play. Peon off the side. Missed Cabell. Back out to LaPerriere. Winds up, fakes a shot over to Peon. Peon shoots. It's wide. Veach with a puck. Veach back out to Dan LaPerriere. He shoots. The save made. Rebound. Comley shot down the ice by Lusick. 57 seconds left in the Peoria power play. And Herkus taking a hook from Chinner.
Big time. No call.
No call. That was worse than the other penalty. Nothing went on there. Hollinger has the puck. And they get it around behind the Fort Wayne net. Hollinger goes right out in front. Stay in the box, guys. Look out! Whoa, that was close.
Oh, my God.
Guy Dupuis with it. Fingers over to Herkus. Peoria still with the puck. 29 seconds left in their power play. Back to Marshall. He shoots. It goes wide. And hurrying over is Dupuis. They can't get it out yet, though. It's... Oh, they called that onside. And who's got it? Purves has the puck. And he dumps it out. And Chin in a foot race, and Gaverty will win that one. 8 seconds left in the Comet penalty. 5 minutes left in the contest, and the Comets lead it by 1. And they killed this power play off. Back down into the Fort Wayne zone, Malikan. Look out, a stuff attempt. Sidorkewicz off the side of the net it goes.
Malikan trying to blast the puck around the boards and hit the helmet.
Here we go, Comets come
Messier,
up.
let's go.
4:40 left. Onside, Boyce with the puck. He looks, he shoots. The save made by Gaverty. 4.5 minutes left. 7-6 Comets.
Oh boy.
Here we go. A clearing attempt is successful. Back to the Fort Wayne defense, Malikan. Malikan has it in his own zone. Up we go. Back onto the Peoria defense. It's Batters. Batters missed his man. He's got Hammerlich. Hammerlich with the puck. He gets it off to Ron Hoover. Intercepted by Dave Smith. Smith being hooked. No call. Smith goes in, runs his man. Here comes Ron Hoover. Comets with 3 back. Intercepted Dupuis. Up the ice, Smith. Onside.
He called it offside.
They call it offside. Oh well. That takes it down to 3:55 left. 7-6 Comets lead. Jeez. 3:55 left in the game. Comets lead it by a single goal. 7-6. Folks, you can't get this kind of excitement anywhere else in any other sport as far as I'm concerned. Playoff hockey at its best can't be beat. And we don't know yet because some of the other Fort Wayne teams never make the playoffs. Yeah. Here we go. Nice hit.
Not
but
enough.
He's got the puck, though. This Russian is shifty. And taking a dive in front was Veach. And it didn't work. Cabell doing his best to get the puck. Wickenheiser has it. Doug fires it right into the zone. 3:22 left in the third period. 7-6 Comets lead it. Karmanoff off the ice, missing badly. Herkus has to turn around and come back the other way. Veach to Cabell. Cabell drops it off LaPerriere. Winds up, shoots, deflects wide. Boyce waits on the far side. Dishes it off to Davidson. Davidson flips it into the zone. 3 minutes left in regulation. Around the near side. Who's got it? It's Boyce. Tips it back behind the goal line. Messier putting the hurt on Marshall. Boyce takes a hit by Ron Hoover. Keeps on to going, though. And the Comets aren't giving Peoria much breathing room here. They're not going to let them have anything to wide open, that's for sure. And, of course, if we're fortunate enough to keep this at a 1-goal lead, Peoria will have to pull the goaltender out. Ron Hoover takes the shot in. It waits In the corner, it's going to be Darren Smith. Darren Smith up the ice. He goes. He's got Kelly Hurd. Here goes Kelly Hurd, wide right side. He looks. And what do they call? I never heard a whistle. What are they doing? Offside pass. Offside pass, Fort Wayne with 2:23 left.
Well, he had to have been on the other side of the blue line when the puck was released. Unfortunately, he's about 2 feet on the other side of the blue line.
They blew it. Folks, the Zebras blew it.
Well, you can argue till tomorrow afternoon sometime, but they'll never change their mind on this one.
No, we won't argue. We're right. Jeez. .223 left, third period, 7-6 Komets. A face-off inside the Fort Wayne zone, which doesn't quite seem fair somehow, but that's the way it goes when they call the two-line pass against the Komets. There goes the Eagle, running around carrying a flag. Let's go, guys. Let's get this crowd pumped up. Let's make a roar you won't believe. Face-off taken by Peoria. It stays in his zone. Marshall, the shot deflects off. Cast to clear back out to center ice. Hollinger fires it in around behind the Fort Wayne net. There's Dupuis. 2 minutes, 12 seconds left. Look out. Dupuis back for the puck, though. Here comes Guy. He brings it out to center, and he still has the puck. Guy still has the puck. Backhands it around. And stepping in there was Hollinger. Gets it behind LaPerriere. LaPerriere drops it off to the right point. A shot, and it deflects, and the net comes off the moorings in the Fort Wayne zone from Jason Marshall.
61-39. Congratulations all.
Of you people for supporting the Fort Wayne Komets and the other 2,000 of you.
Where are you?
Yeah. Shame on you. You guys have missed a heck of a hockey game, those 2,000 of you who are not here tonight.